Today we're talking about hyenas. Sometimes there's real life monsters in this world. We're gonna talk about hyenas. Yeah, we're gonna talk about hyenas. So hyenas, they'll eat you asshole first in the middle of the desert, in the middle of Africa. No food, no water, you see mirages, and then a pack of hyenas walk up on you. That ass is grass. So let's pull up a video. Hyenas. Not the Mexican, like that's hyenas. I think those is hyenas or something like that. But we talking about hyenas. Pull that shit up, Jamie. This video, just to kick it off right and let you know, this video is pretty super sad. Honestly, the buffalo didn't deserve his asshole to be done like this. I think there's a food pyramid for a reason. And I think this buffalo's butthole was on the menu. Absolutely insane. This is what hyenas do. This is how they eat you. They eat you alive, butthole first. Pure monsters, right? Check out this video right here. So this is a lion versus one pack of hyenas. I think this lion is the king of the jungle for a reason, but just imagine you're taking a stroll down the street and you think, oh, it's a cute, friendly dog walking up to you. And then he got you bent over and he's going at that booty hole for a snack. You know what I mean? Check this video out. Ah, man, this is AI, bro. You see the way that... Nah, this is AI. Yeah, this is AI. You can't even tell fake from fiction anymore, or real from fake. Alright, I got this other video right here. Check this out. Hyenas. So different things about hyenas. Apparently they got one of the strongest bites per pound per square inch. They eat your butthole first. Let's see what else. So the females are way larger than the males, apparently. They're more aggressive. They're the pack leaders. And this 2.5-minute video probably will explain most of what I've already know. But we're going to discover a lot of new things together on this one.
And this is Scarface, one of the hyenas I studied in Kenya. And like all male spotted hyenas, his life sucks. Babyhood is actually the pinnacle of a male hyena's life. Itty-bitty cubs of both sexes rank just below their moms, who make up the entire top of the clan's social hierarchy. So cubs have decent access to food, sleeping spots, and everything else.
See, this is one of the rare occasions, well, I mean, I think it's all prevalent. It's pretty prevalent all across the animal kingdom that the women are actually the pack leaders. You see it a lot with insects. And hyenas is one of the many examples. But honestly, I don't know, maybe seahorses is another example. Check this out.
But male cubs' glory days are short. Females generally don't like mating with males from the clan they grew up in. It's probably nature's way of avoiding inbreeding. So once
Alabama don't have a problem with that, apparently.
Turn 2 or so, they leave their clan and strike out on a lonely, dangerous search for a clan with better mating prospects. Lots of other mammalian males do the same thing. But for them, the transition to a new group is an opportunity to challenge high-ranking individuals and increase their social standing. Not so for male hyenas. They endure aggressive hazing by the new clan before even being allowed to join. And once a male does gain acceptance, he becomes the very lowest-ranking hyena in the pecking, or bone-cracking order. The tastiest food...
So this is what I was getting at. The bite per square inch, the immense pressure is so high as to crack bones. So imagine that. Not only are you getting your intestines pulled out, but they also cracking that ass in many more ways than you can expect.
Rarely makes its way down to him, and there's no way to move up the social hierarchy besides simply waiting, either for new males to join the clan below him, or for males ahead of him to die. No adult male will ever top a single female, resulting in a female-dominated hierarchy. This is all weird. Unlike most mammals, male hyenas are subordinate to females, which is probably because, unlike most mammals, female hyenas are bigger and
They're bigger, they're meaner, they're more aggressive. They almost pass as males. I think I don't know if they recently discovered this, but it was just like, obviously it's a little bit abnormal in the animal kingdom. I think humans are starting to evolve this way too, because there used to be some big girls that be real aggressive. So that's why, in some aspects, evolution is definitely real.
Males, which is probably thanks to their need to stand up for their offspring in this kind of crazy feeding frenzy. And, unlike pretty much all mammals, physically fit or socially capable individuals can't make their way to the top of hyena society to do most of the decision and baby making. They're the only social mammals we know of with such a rigid hierarchy, and we don't yet know why. We do know the outcome, though. Male hyenas like Scarface end up plagued with injuries from harassment and hazing, endure prematurely worn down teeth from eating too many bones, and on average only live half as long as females do. The
Wow.
best they can hope for.
Well, the average life expectancy of a male is about 4 years. To a woman is 8 years in the hyena community. I think the feminist movement will love this.
At the end of the day, they'll have left behind a few cubs, which is not the best for the ones that turn out to be males.
All right, so yeah, that's pretty insane, man. So let's look up some stuff. So what is the bite force per inch for a hyena? One of the yeah, I thought so, because I think the number one champ is gorillas. They got the best bite. So hyenas have an incredible bite force, one of the strongest among mammals, specifically the spotted hyena. That's the hyena we just watched a video about. It has a bite force averaging around 1,100 pounds per square inch, PSI. I think my car takes about 55 PSI per tire, man. Put that in perspective. Some measurements have recorded even higher, up to around 1,200 PSI. So the average human is about 160 PSI. A lion is around 650 PSI. So just imagine, there's real life monsters among us, and we don't even blink twice. The great white shark is approximately 4,000 PSI, but I think as far as mammals go, hey man, I'm a CD student. Let's be real. So just take your time, be patient. As far as mammals, where does the hyena rank? And is the gorilla the champ? Great question. Actually, the gorilla isn't quite the bite force champ among mammals. Okay, so about 1,300 PSI. So wow, about 100 off. The hippo? That is insane. Jaguar, 15. Gorilla. So number 4, polar bear. Number 5, yeah, I thought so. I thought that ass was gonna get smashed. Yeah. So you got to think about that. You got to think about why Africa is in the condition that it is in, because they got hyenas. What else they got? They got gorillas. They got jaguars. They got hippopotamus. You can't have Tesla and have hippopotamus. That's those things don't match. You know what I mean? So hyenas are uniquely adapted. Oh no, hyenas. What was that? Hyenas are uniquely adapted bone crushers, stronger bite per body size compared to almost all other mammals. Yeah. Let me see. What part of the world you'll find the highest population of hyenas, especially the spotted hyena, primarily in sub-Saharan Africa. Sub-Sahara. So check this out, bro. If you have no clue, we're talking about Chad, Niger, Nigeria. Depending on who you are, you might say that one a little bit different. Let's see, which countries? Let's check it out. Like, let's see, it says sub-Saharan, right? Sub-Saharan Africa. East Africa, Kenya, Tanzania. Kenya. Where's that at? Oh, Kenya. Kenya. I actually used to have a coworker named Kenya. So we got Kenya, Tanzania. Where's my Tanzania at? Oh, wow, Tanzania. Right there. This is the Indian Ocean right here. So right off the Indian Ocean. You got the Somalians and you got hyenas. That's a dangerous spot right there, man. Oh, man. Ethiopia. We got Ethiopia up here. So hyenas, crazy. Ethiopia though, got so many beautiful women. But this wraps up this episode of just hanging out with me, watching, trying to figure out what's going on with the world right now. What's going on. This is currently going on. These things are not extinct yet. The largest concentration is Tanzania. All right, well, thanks for joining me. I got another one I'm gonna drop too. So stay tuned.